Dudhsagar Falls. Dudhsagar Falls is a four-tiered waterfall located on the Mandovi River in the Indian state of Goa. It is 60 kilometers from Panji by road and is located on the Belgaum-Vasco da Gama rail route about 46 kilometers east of Madgaon and 80 kilometers south of Belgaum. Dudhsagar Falls is amongst India's tallest waterfalls with a height of 310 meters and an average width of 30 meters. The falls are located in the Bhagwan Mahavir Sanctuary and Molam National Park among the Western Ghats. The falls are a punctuation mark in the journey of the Mandovi River from the Western Ghats to Panjim where it meets the Arabian Sea. The area is surrounded by deciduous forests with rich biodiversity. This waterfall is also known as Tambadi Surla to some of the local people. The falls are not particularly spectacular during the dry season but during the monsoon season, however, the falls are fed by rains and form a huge force of water. The nearest rail station accessible by road to the falls is Castle Rock, Uttara Kannada, Karnataka. Visitors could get in a train from here and disembark at the Dudhsagar stop. The Dudhsagar rail stop is not a station where passengers can expect a platform. Passengers and visitors have to climb down the steep ladder of the rail compartment in a short 1 to 2 minute unscheduled stop. From this rail stop, visitors have to walk about a kilometer on the tracks to arrive at the falls. While the walk itself is something unexpected for a popular tourist destination, there is a 200 meters train tunnel that is totally dark which makes the walk a bit tougher. Recently Indian Railways has banned people from deboarding passengers at Dudhsagar Railway. One can reach the Dudhsagar waterfalls with the help of Bhagwan Mahavir Wildlife Sanctuary taxi near a Goan village called Morn. This association will take you through lush green forest and some heavy flowing streams and get back to you same place. Currently, this is the only access to the waterfall. The plus point of going through association is one can see the full view of Dudhsagar waterfall, whereas if you go by Indian Railway you will see half of the waterfall view only. Dudhsagar Trek. There has been a lot of hype about Dudhsagar Trek being closed to the general public. The Dudhsagar Railway Trek has been officially closed to the general public, but the trek to the Dudhsagar Falls bottom is still open to all. There are two routes to reach there. One is starting the trek from Kulim and following the jeep trail until the bottom of the waterfall. The second option is via the railway track, which is roughly around 11 kilometers. This trek is not allowed by the government of Goa as it is very risky being on a railway track with minimum safety. Anyone trekking along the railway trek can be heavily fined and can even land you in jail. You can trek up to the Sanolam station and join back to the mud route. This route would save 2 kilometers on the mud road. During the monsoon season, it is mandatory to hire a guide and get a life jacket in order to start the trek. Otherwise, entry inside the forest is restricted because the area experiences extremely heavy rainfall, and the water displacement around the fall is potentially very large, so it is always better to carry a life jacket. It is advisable not to venture into the water at the base of the fall during monsoon as the flow of the water is very fast and dangerous. The best time to visit the fall is between October and May as the access to the fall is open for the jeep. This jeep can be hired from the local Dudhsagar Jeep Association counter at Kolm. You have to pay as much as 500 rupees per person for a jeep ride and maximum of 7 people in one jeep. This jeep will take you to the base of the fall. You will have to pay entry fees to the Department of Forest to enter their area as this falls comes under their jurisdiction. You get maximum of 1.5 hours to spend at the fall before you return to the jeep you came by. The same jeep will then drop you back to Kolm for your onward journey. The jeep safari is extremely fun and adventurous as there are chances of you seeing wildlife on the way.